We've been joined today by
Rubius Maximus.
Rubius Maximus.
Feline Fun. Hello.
I'm Dan.
I'm Ben. We're having a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Playing with cats, drinking water, being absolute rock stars. This is from Burak Erkeç. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. But Burak says, "Hey guys, thanks for the opportunity. You're very welcome. We love making videos. I'd really like to know how to use YouTube or social media in general, if you want to be less specific, to gain enough of a following to share your own songs with." He says he knows that covers are an easy way to get to a larger audience, but people tend to be doubtful about even clicking a song they don't know and giving it a try.
I think to grow a YouTube channel, the first thing you need to take into account is being consistent.
Yeah.
And that basically means coming up with a schedule for how frequently you're going to make videos and sticking to that. Now that doesn't matter if it's one a week or one every 2 weeks or 3 a week, but do something that you can fit in the time that you have and stick to it, because people who follow you on YouTube will learn when you typically upload videos and they will expect those videos to go up on the same day at the same time. If you can commit to, say, 1 video per week, and then you can make your fan base aware that every Tuesday is a new video day from you.
The problem with Ruby is she has a fang tooth, so when she shakes her head, she can't contain her own saliva in her mouth, so she just goes like, ah. Thanks, Ruby. The difference between having a viral hit video or a video that gets watched to some degree and having a really engaged channel is the content and the consistency and the engagement. So we've talked about the consistency, let's talk about the content. Obviously, you have to make good videos. That doesn't mean spending loads of money on expensive cameras and lights and mics and all that and learning all these crazy video production effects. It just means understanding the basics of a good video. So composing the shot. I mean, this is a very simple video. We just got a basic handy cam, couple of lights and a sofa. But we've composed the shot, I guess, in a way that you could see us, we're in focus, got some stuff going on in the background that's kind of interesting and colourful but not too distracting.
Yeah, what's trending on YouTube? Like who's making popular videos on YouTube, and kind of actually analyse what their video is. How do they set their shots? Do they look at the camera? Are they close to the camera? Are they far away? What's in the background? How long is each clip between each cut? Is it fast cuts or is it slow cuts?
Yeah.
And I think trying to be deliberate on camera, don't read a script. A lot of the time, sort of try to just engage and roll with it rather than making it very apparent that you're doing something that's rehearsed or you're reading something that's off camera.
And there's different styles, aren't there? You get those sort of like very 10 things about so-and-so, and it's all like jump cut, bang, 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 with a list of stuff on the side.
Yeah.
But if you want to create a sort of music-related channel, then I would say it's probably slightly different. It's probably more personality-driven.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, but if you're trying to put yourself there as an artist, then people need to be able to relate to you. So
if you're doing a video where you're playing, and particularly if you do talk before or after you play, make sure people can see your face. Because I see videos of people teaching something on the guitar, on YouTube for example, and the camera's focused on the guitar, and then there's just this voice that comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, and what you need to do is hold your finger on the 5th fret of the E string, and just like, no one trusts what you're saying because they can't see your face. So if you are talking, then show your face. If you are using an iPhone, which is absolutely fine, I guess the best thing for you to buy if you wanted to spend some money would be some lights.
Yeah.
Because our iPhone cameras look great as long as the lighting's good. If your room's a bit dark or the light's changing a lot, then they can look a bit fuzzy. But good lights don't really cost much, 40, 50 quid.
I also think that actually good audio is more important than high quality video.
Especially if you're doing something musical.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can totally enjoy a video of someone shredding up a drum kit or, playing some wicked guitar or singing. If the video is a little bit grainy or it's not like, it doesn't have to be on a DSLR, but what will make people turn off straight away is they click it and the sound's bad. So it's not hard to record good audio. Speak clearly if you're using a camera like this. If it's just a handy camera, an iPhone, then you want to speak a bit louder than
you would do
you would do
normally.
normally. Yeah, I mean,
If I
this
was
is
talking to you like this.
I'd be
you're
like,
come on.
Dan, you want to calm down, man. Yeah, speak louder if you're kind of on camera like this or an iPhone.
Get into the idea of how to make good videos and get comfortable on camera.
Yeah.
Even if that means spending a week just shooting videos that no one else ever sees but you.
Yeah.
And just put the camera on and just start chatting until you get comfortable just looking into the camera. Try to look at the camera more than the viewfinder. Try not to look at yourself too much. And just get used to talking. And at first you'll probably seem a bit awkward, but you'll get used to it. You'll get comfortable.
My biggest problem when I started out was I used to think about what people would think about me and be worried that people would think I was, yeah, she's got really sharp claws. Really. You ruined our video. I used to be worried about what people would think, but I also used to try and think too much about what I was going to say before I said it. And chill. People really like real people. People, that love to be able to relate to your videos. So don't feel like you have to have this like super pro, removed, high production, like, hi guys, you just be yourself. So
for me, whenever I had a camera pointed at me, I always felt like I had to do something. So
yeah.
like overperform, like overact, overdo something, and just be a bit of an idiot.
So that's kind of content. And what we haven't talked about content ideas. I mean, let's not make this video too long, but broadly speaking, you don't have to, and you shouldn't just make content about yourself. So there's no point going, if you've got one subscriber and it's your mum, there's no point going, here's my new song, listen to my new song, thank you, and going, why is no one watching? Because that isn't really how YouTube works. You need to be creating content that is immediately interesting to other people so that it can be shared and liked and commented on, and a brand new artist that's got a very low profile that's just sort of trying to start out just through YouTube, just putting their songs up isn't really going to get a lot of traction.
Yeah. Don't make everything about trying to sell yourself. Even if you are an artist who's trying to sell their music, you don't have to make every video about your music and what you're trying to sell.
Yeah.
And you could even try to sort of ratio your content to say 80-20. So 80% of your content is just cool stuff that everyone might be interested in, and 20% of your content is actually you trying to sell your stuff, your gigs, your music, your merch, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that 80% can be anything. It can be you reviewing the gear that you've got. It can be you talking about films and other music and art that you like. It could be you in the studio recording your songs.
Yeah.
Anything. It doesn't have to be just buy my album all the time, because no one likes being sold to lips.
Good videos that are of interesting content, of value to other people, or at least of interest and entertainment to other people, that are created consistently so that your channel will be watched and subscribed. And the final point is engagement.
Absolutely, engagement.
Yeah.
Respond to the people who comment to you. You'll get a notification, you'll get an email whenever someone comments on one of your videos, and take the time to respond to what they've said. Thank them for their comment. Make a point of asking people questions in your videos, particularly at the end of the video. Ask them what they think about the subject matter of the video, and then take the time to respond to all of these people, and thank them for their time, thank them for watching a video, and just start conversations with these people. And over time, you'll notice that you'll see people who comment on all of your videos. You'll get fans who actually keep coming back to your channel and will always engage with you. And if you take the time to engage with these people, then they'll be much more invested in what you have to say to them, and they'll definitely make the effort to watch more of your content.
Asking people for feedback on the videos, like, do you like that? Do you not like that? Responding to comments, seeing what people are looking for, because you can't really be so presumptuous to know what your entire audience wants, and it's very good to be humble and get that feedback. Like this series of videos is driven entirely off comments.
People asking us questions in comments.
That's awesome.
People might not like the videos.
And if you don't, then tell us.
Yeah,
we'll do something different. It's all good. So engagement's really, really important, and realising that no one owes you any views, any listens, any attention, any sales. Like, it's all has to be earned, and by earned we mean providing value to people and giving back before you can expect to take.
Yeah.
And that's
And if you do all of those things and you become someone who creates interesting content, then absolutely the people who watch you are going to take the time to look at your music.
yeah,
So if you've made a load of videos about interesting things and then you upload a new video and it's you playing through a song that you've written, then of course your subscribers are going to watch that and they're going to like it or maybe dislike it, and both of those outcomes are fine.
yeah,
You can't expect everyone to like everything that you do.
yeah,
But yeah, covers are a good idea as well, just to have an end result where lots of people find you as a musician. But I think don't become the person who just does covers either.
yeah.
Mix it up, do lots of different things, see what works, see what doesn't work. Ask people what they think about what you've done.
Well, we should take our own advice.
The last 7 minutes.
For the one person that's still watching this video, thanks, dude. I'll see you later.